From LEX 18, your official UK sports station for Big Blue Nation, this is BBN Tonight, presented by UK Federal Credit Union.
Welcome into BBN Tonight. I'm Keith Farmer.
And I'm Anna Tarullo, and tonight football media days continue in Atlanta.
Plus, I got to talk with former Cat Jacob Tamme, so you'll hear from him in a few minutes. Plus, we mic'd up the UK basketball team during an intense game of kickball. Ooh. You'll definitely want to stick around for that one.
That's right, but we'll start with the continuation of talking season, baby. And based on what these guys are saying, we have to think the Wildcats are looking forward to playing season. So that's tonight's Big Blue Story, presented by CHI St. Joseph Health.
How about this? I bet I'm the only one here in this entire event that's got Kentucky going to finish 5th in the SEC East this fall. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that Will Levis gets all this hype, yet I don't think, just because one outlet has him as the first overall pick in the upcoming NFL draft, I don't think he's near that caliber. If he was a first-round pick, Paul, he would have declared for the draft already.
Interesting. Well, Vince Marrow, he took it personally and responded on Twitter. He even tagged the guy who said that, making sure that he saw the big dog's response, which was, quote, "I gotta laugh at some of these SEC reporters. Will Levis is a good quarterback. Did you ever think that maybe he wants to be a top 10 pick or maybe work on his craft a little more? I really appreciate you saying we'll finish in 5th place. LOL. You are real funny, bro." Well, Keith, the guy isn't even consistent on his own podcast. He has the Cats finishing 4th in the league. What?
Yeah.
Then on the SEC network, he puts them 5th in the East. And then he circled back around after seeing Vince's comment and said, "I wish Will Levis the best. I'm often wrong. No big deal." Very little separation between 2 through 5 in the SEC East this season. Okay, sure.
He said he's often wrong. Keep that in mind, okay? If
that.
that wasn't enough drama, now we have to deal with a Kentucky versus Missouri rivalry.
Never heard of that.
I don't know. At least that's what Mizzou DB Martez Manuel said yesterday. Listen to this.
This is my personal opinion, but I feel like Kentucky, to me, is more of a rivalry game than Arkansas, personally. Because Arkansas, it's like a battle line rivalry, but we don't have that blood there. You know what I mean? We don't like Kentucky, they don't like us. It's been that way since I remember I was a senior in high school, and Kentucky played at Missouri, and they won on the last play of the game because of a PI call, and they had a timeless down or something stupid. And then we lost to them that next year, my freshman year. That was actually my first career start, that game. So we lost them. That was pretty personal to me. Then my sophomore year, we beat them at home, and that was amazing. And then obviously last year we lost them by 7 or something crazy, in the last minute after a block kick. So that's a game that I feel like is forever I feel like that needs to be our new rivals, honestly, because, there's actually some sort of bad blood there. With Arkansas, we want to win that game, but, I don't hate them personally. That's just me speaking. I have nothing against those guys, but Kentucky, I just hate that white and blue. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, DeAndre Square saw that. Hey, we'll see you on November 5th. Former UK defensive end Calvin Taylor replied, "It's a rivalry," and Square said he didn't know it was until today, Anna.
I know. I also love how he said Mizzou. I think maybe the only reason UK doesn't like Mizzou right now is because Mizzou thinks it's a rivalry, and it's not a rivalry.
I would agree
and I
with
also
that.
love when he was trying to describe that rivalry. All he was saying was, we lost. So I don't know, what rivalry are you talking about? The Major League Baseball draft has been happening since the weekend. Several Cats taken already. UK has now had 29 total draft picks under head coach Nick Mingione since 2017, including 19 in the top 10 rounds. This year, Ryan Ritter was the first Wildcat off the board.
The junior shortstop was taken in the 4th round with the 116th overall pick by the Colorado Rockies. Ritter was the best defensive shortstop in college baseball last season, winning the Gold Glove Award. He was also named to the SEC All-Defensive Team. He added 24 extra base hits, 15 stolen bases. Congratulations to Ritter, and can't wait to see what he does on the next level.
But he was not the only Cat who inked a deal. Right-handed pitcher and Lexington native Tyler Guilfoyle, he went in the 8th round to the Houston Astros. Fellow pitcher Sean Harney went in that same round to Tampa Bay. All right. And infielder Chase Estep, he went in the 9th round to the New York Mets.
Signee Tommy Spite was selected in the 6th round by the Texas Rangers and now must decide whether to sign his professional contract or fulfill his UK commitment. A draft is still happening today, so we could certainly see more guys taken before it's all said and done.
And you better watch quick because she's moving on. She's moving on fast. That's That's Abby Steiner moving on to the semifinals in her signature event. Of course, she ran 200 meters in 22.26 seconds last night, meaning that Steiner clocked the third fastest time of the field in her World Athletics debut. She'll compete again tonight in the semifinals at about 9:50 Eastern Time, and that's streaming on Peacock.
And tonight we also finally get to see Sydney McLaughlin compete. She'll run in the first round heats of the 400-meter hurdles tonight at about 8:15, also on Peacock. Well, John Calipari is a Hall of Famer again. He's one of 5 inductees into this year's Conference USA's Hall of Fame class. Coach Cal led Memphis from 2000 to 2009, where he made 6 NCAA tournament appearances, 2 times as the #1 seed. They went on to the national title game in 2008, won the NIT in 2002. He was 3-time Conference Coach of the Year and the National Coach of the Year in 2009. Here's Calipari's response to the honor.
The history of Conference USA is strong, and it's, many of us, did what we did there because we all were together. This means the world that we're being recognized for what we did, hopefully not just at Memphis, for the whole league.
And no better way to celebrate a Hall of Fame nod than a trip to the Bahamas.
Woohoo, that's right. We have more information on the first Kentucky basketball games of the season. Plus, Lance Ware and Antonio Reeves taking no prisoners during a recent kickball game. Stay with us.